lost some power,
Oh,
disconnected from internet. I'm glad
oh
y'all can still
snap.
hear me.
Okay. How's the Discord doing?
Bro, honestly, the Discord is finito for this show. I'm sorry.
No worries, no worries. We'll try again next time. But okay, so as we normally do, we do play one of Nicki's songs. So I will do that by the end. This is going to be the last song that we play for the pre-show. For the pre-show giveaway, we do have a main show giveaway, but for the pre-show giveaway, this is going to be the last song. This is going to be our last time to enter. So once again, for everyone, we are running a giveaway for a random VeVe digital collectible. Shout out to our affiliate partners, VeVe in the building. In order to enter into the giveaway, in the comments section of this space, tag 3 people. One of them has to be Lily Pichu. If you need her handle, it is pinned to the top and it is in the comments section. We are celebrating W's. This is her first big main character voice acting. And yeah, we are celebrating W's. So tag 3 people, one being Lily Pichu, hashtag pocket full of rainbows, and throw a gif of your favorite anime. And I would say throw one of Witch Watch because that is the anime that she is on. So it doesn't have to be that, but it would be nice. So I'm gonna play a song from Nicki. This is Nicki and Silver Storm, the song for Fairy Tale, Never End Tale. Shout out to Nicki G, my fellow co-host. And at the end of this song, we will call the winner. So let's go. Shout out Max, what's good, bro? I see you. We're breaking free, we can change our fate. So shout it out, please won't be afraid. Edwin, what's up? What's up? That every day we'll start a new page of our fairy tale. I've been to the ends of the earth in my search for you. It feels like years ago, but so far away. I wanna believe in this flame you left with me. We'll never achieve anything without sacrifice. With the bonds we made in our hearts, we'll be with us all for life. No matter what we try to do, we'll never go back to yesterday. So we'll face tomorrow head on. We gotta be strong, so don't hesitate. We won't be bound by fate. It's never too late to start changing the day. Ignite the flame. Remember, we are running the giveaway right now. Giveaway will close at the end of this song. In order to enter into the giveaway, tag 3 people in the comment section of this space. One has to be Lily Pichu. If you need her handle, it is pinned to the top. Hashtag pocket full of rainbows and throw a gif of your favorite anime. But let's do Witch Watch if you want. Let's do Witch Watch. You can enter in as many times as you like. There are no limits. The more entries you have, which means the more comments you have, the more likelihood you have of winning. I took it for granted when you were here next to me. And I don't want to feel this lonely again. I'll never let go through whatever comes to be. So when the promise we made is what led me here to you. Once again, this is Silver Storm featuring our very own Nicki Gee. Yesterday. So we should face tomorrow. We gotta be strong, so don't hesitate. Destiny's ours to take. So why don't we go and start changing the day? Get fired up, we're rising up. Let's go beyond all the limits we set. With everyone here, nothing's impossible. So we'll see this through to the end. Now we'll fight back, we won't turn back. While we're together, I'll never give in. Even in the dark, we won't despair. The light that we seek is our fellowship. I feel your place, so I cry out. It will stop here and now. No, nothing will ever change.
you want out of mine. You already know you've got to find the strength deep inside your own will to fight. Get fired up, we're rising up so we can break everything we said. Hope is still alive for all of us as long as we're side by side. So shout it out, it never ends. Our story's just what we want it to be. United we stand.
Shout out Nas Clan. I see you, bro. What's good?
Change our fate, so shout it out and don't be afraid. Let us make a wish to change the world. Our dream is not far away. Now I swear to you that every day we'll sign a new page of our fairy
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. All right. I'm about to switch over to my. Hold on, real quick. Hold on. I'm about to. Oh wait, hold on. Alexa, turn off the AC. Okay. All right. Yeah, that bugs me out. All right. Let me switch over so my visuals are working. I got three. I got 3 minutes. I got 3 minutes. I can do it. OMW, Nikki, take the wheel.
We can chat, no problem. Nikki, how are you doing today on this beautiful Thursday?
Is it beautiful? Because it's really ugly out here.
You see, it was really beautiful all day
It
over
was.
here,
No,
and
it
then
really
like
it was. It was so nice. I work from home, so I went outside a couple times and just like enjoyed it and then all of a sudden thunder out of nowhere.
out of nowhere, right? Like, yo, it just hit super crazy over here, took out my whole power. I think we got it back, but it was not fun.
Nope, nope. I hope it's better tomorrow.
Yeah,
All
it should
right.
be.
All right. I think I'm back. I think I'm back. Let me just check levels. My mic is it should be where it should be. Can y'all say something? I just want to see your level.
We doing
Hello?
pretty good over here, brother. Mic check, mic check.
Hello, hello?
Not not really, because I don't hear you guys at all.
Wow.
Which
Uh-oh.
is a
We
bad thing.
yeah, we can hear
That is
you.
def Well, I mean, I hear. Hold on. Let me explain. I hear you. I hear you, but I'm not getting levels. Say something again. No, no, I'm
Audible.
Levels,
getting
levels,
levels now. Say
levels,
something.
levels,
Okay, we are good.
levels.
Yo, there's levels to this. Let's go. All right, and we're 2 minutes in. Okay, keep talking. Keep talking. Let me just make sure we are balanced. Actually, OMW, you talk because you're the loudest.
Okay, levels, 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 levels.
Talk like
Cough, cough,
regular, like your regular, like hype, like just your
cough, cough.
regular.
Regular, regular, degular. You know what time it is, baby. It is anime after hours, and we are starting this season off with a bang. We ain't talking about the anime after hours season. We're talking about the anime summer 2025, baby. We got some actual bangers.
Oh
Honestly,
snap!
last season.
It's an annual and it's anime summer. Okay.
Oh yeah, the new seasons are starting. Shit, I totally forgot.
There is
Yep.
July is popping. Okay, we're gonna save that. We're gonna talk about it on the stream. Okay, we're good. I think we're good on levels. That is good. I got the affiliate thing. Yo, so look, I'm on PC now, right? So look, if Lily pops in, I need you to man it for me. If Lily pops in, or actually Nikki too. Well, I don't know Nikki if you can see it because you're live streaming too.
I
But
got it.
all right, if she pops in, let me know because I might not know. But once again, we did run a giveaway to kick things off because we start things with the giveaway. So are you guys ready to find out who won the giveaway
Damn.
for today? All right.
Yes, yes,
That's
yes.
hold on, let's do this. Let's do this. Boom and boom and pick the winner. Oh, we are at 8 o'clock. Okay, here we go. Winner's being picked. I see the winner. Okay, I'm gonna name them during the thing. They are still here, so everyone in the space, do not leave because if you leave, I'm gonna roll again. All right, we are about to kick things off. Let's start the stream. Yes, we're ready. Okay. Yeah, we're ready. Okay. And we are What's up? What's up? Let's go. My name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host. Actually, do you guys? I always say your names, but like I'm thinking, do you guys want to say your own names?
No, I like when you hype us up. It's nice.
Really? Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Okay, my name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host Nicki Gee, OMW, and we are bringing you anime after hours. Hit another yak. There we go. Okay. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We do this every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is a live interactive broadcast. As you can see, all of our handles on the top. So if you want to come in and be a part of the show, feel free to follow any one of us. And you can jump in and be in the space and be a part of the show. So I guess we can kick things off with a word from our affiliate partners, unless you guys have anything that you want to say before. Oh, I have to call a winner for the pre-show. I'm gonna do that during the show. I'm gonna do that during the show.
Let's just do the
You
promo
guys,
first.
we're ready for the promo.
Yeah.
Okay. OMW, ready for the promo? Okay, we are ready. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up? My name is Emoji, and I'm here with Nicki G and OMW, and we're bringing you Anime After Hours. But before we do that, I want to give a brief shout out to our affiliates, VeVe Digital Collectibles. VeVe is the world's home of premium collectibles, comics, and artworks from brands that you love, like Viz Media, Marvel, Star Wars, Disney, and more. Take your collecting to the next level with VeVe Digital Collectibles and check out the link in our description box below or use the QR code that you see on the screen for $10 off your first purchase.
This is an interactive show and podcast recorded live in front of an online audience. Those in the crowd on X are welcome to join in on the conversation, but know that all conversations that take place during the show will be published across multiple platforms. With this being a live interactive show and podcast, please be mindful of your speech.
And now, let's get back to the show. Now, we are back to the show. And I am, for some reason, frozen, which is not good. And OMW did send us something in our thing, which makes me think that he's having issues too.
Nope,
All
I'm
right.
still here. The anime after hours hidden doors poll is pinned up to the top, y'all. That will be ending in approximately 54 minutes. Enter in to choose how this giveaway will be given away at the end of the day. So,
Awesome. And you did a random thing for it, right?
yep,
Awesome. Yo,
yep,
I
yep.
appreciate it because
It's
I
also in the
completely
chat.
forgot it.
I know
Awesome.
it's okay.
Thank you. Okay, so let me explain to everyone what that means. So we do have a main giveaway. Actually, let me announce the giveaway for our pre-show. For everyone new coming in, we do kick things off with a pre-show. So if you were here at 7:30, you were able to participate in that. Shout out to our partners, VeVe Digital Collectibles. So the winner of the pre-show giveaway is, hold on, I gotta do a countdown for this.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yay!
Cosmic Disarray. Shout out to you, Cosmic Disarray. Hooray, hooray indeed. Actually, let me make sure. Hold on, let me make sure because I don't want Millie hitting me up talking about I didn't follow rules and stuff like that. So while I have this thing up, let me just make sure that they did the request, which I think they did because I think I saw them do the request. I feel like I saw them do the request. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Tag Lily Pikachu, Pocket Full of Rainbows, gift of their favorite anime. There we go. All right, awesome. We are good. We are good to go. Shout out to you, Cosmic Disarray. And once again, that was based off of engagement. So being here early pays off because if you were here, you could spam as much as you like, which gave you more of a chance to win. So yeah, shout out to you. Now we do have another
Hold on,
giveaway.
hold on, hold
Uh-oh.
on, hold on.
Yes. What happened?
Just because the pre-show is done, that doesn't mean y'all should stop spamming the comments.
Oh, that's true.
That is true.
Please run it up, run it up, run it up. And before you even do that, make sure you give Nicki G a follow. Let's get her some
Definitely.
followers in this space. Show her some love because she's an actual legend and we just might be sleeping, okay? This is your
Well,
opportunity to
I
chat.
start off I start off the show with her music, right? Like, and it's we have to actually at one day do a deep dive into your creative process. I know we did it in great, but that's a whole other level because you are a musician, you are an artist, you are a singer. Yes, you do covers, but all of those covers are constructed from scratch, right? You reach out to musicians, you work with bands, you work with musicians. So even the music that they're seeing behind it are is not, they're live bands that are actually bringing that to life, and your vocals on top of it, and you're translating, you're rewriting, Japanese language into English. uh big kudos to you. Big kudos to you. And we do play her music at the beginning of the space, and we do end the space with her music as well, because I mean, Nikki, you low key got music like for days. Like you got a large library. You got a large
Oops.
library. But yeah, so big shout out. Give her a follow. And yeah, feel free to continue to comment. Definitely, we are tonight, we are celebrating W's. So tonight we are celebrating the W also of Lily Pichu, who is someone that we both went to school with. Nikki has talked extensively about just her friendship with her. So she is now, like, this is her first big role, like main character role in an anime, where
Yeah,
she's
as far
voice
as I
acting,
know.
and that's for, yeah, as far as we know, for Witch Watch, which is a huge accomplishment, a huge accomplishment. So, we do want to celebrate that. So if you need her handle, it is pinned to the top, and it is in the comment section. So definitely tag her. You can hashtag pocket full of rainbows. That will be something that she will understand. And if she comes through, that would be dope. That would be dope. But we do want to celebrate W's. We don't want to celebrate accomplishments. And it's dope to see, someone that you knew do big things in life. So definitely, definitely, definitely. Now, the hidden doors that you pinned up, ohmed up.
Yes,
We have
sir.
to go over that. Okay. So because if people are new, they might not understand what that means. So I'm gonna go through that. Okay.
Feel free, take it away.
Gotcha. All right. So we do have another giveaway. Another giveaway, courtesy of our affiliate partners, VeVe Digital Collectibles, where it's more of like a game. We're playing a game. So if you look at the top, there are hidden doors. Hidden door number 1, hidden door number 2, and hidden door number 3. And you, as the audience, choose which door we are going to enter into. Now, what are behind those doors? They ask, what are behind those doors? Do you know, Nikki?
No.
Do you know OMW?
I do know. I don't think you know today.
Um, that might be right. That might be correct. So, what are behind those hidden doors? Well, it could be one of 3 possibilities, and those 3 possibilities are going to be how we determine the winner of today's giveaway. There can be 3 different ways on how to win the giveaway today. One of those ways can be liking and reposting the space. This space that you are currently in right now. If you are in the spaces, if you aren't on X right now, if you're live streaming it or looking at it from another platform, just check out the space. Once again, those are our handles. It has been right there. Follow any one of us. We are in X spaces right now. This is live. Live. Okay.
And
All right.
actually, talking about X spaces before you continue,
Yes.
good brother emoji. Remember, this is an interactive podcast, as mentioned. We do have our first guest speaker on today. What's going on,
Oh, we got
Mr.
a cat.
Protect Philippe?
Yo, but yo, Prop came up. Prop came up and talk about anime.
Bro, he
What?
is a cultured man.
What's up? I mean, I have to go over the things though. Okay, let me say what's up to Prop, and then but I do want to talk to Prop though. But I do want to get to the giveaway. So okay, actually, let's do this. Prop, wait for a second. Let me just get through the giveaways, and then we're gonna talk to you because I feel like I'm gonna talk to you for a bit. All right. So hidden door number 1, hidden door number 2. So the first way, one of the options to win is to like and repost the X space. that you are currently in. If you aren't in X right now, hop over to X, like and repost the X space. The second way that you could possibly win is by liking and reposting the live stream. Now, Omda, we were able to pin the live stream to the space.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the live stream is pinned to the space. If you go to my profile, it is there. If you go into the space, it is pinned to the top. Liking and reposting the live stream is one of the other options on how to win the giveaway. The third option, we are staying true to the pre show. The third option is in the comment section of the live stream, tagging Lily Pichu, hashtag pocket full of rainbows, and throw a gif of your favorite anime, preferably Witch Watch. Once again, if that is the selected method of winning the giveaway, then there are no limits to how many times you can enter in. So feel free to spam that. The more entries you have, the more likelihood you have of winning. At the end of the show, I'm going to reveal what was behind the door that you chose, and that will determine how we determine the winner. So if you want to make sure that you are entered across the board in everything, I would say do everything, because if you don't, you might not be entered. And I think that covers everything. I think we go to prop. Do you guys have any statements?
I think you nailed it.
Causes okay. Dub.
Run
Is
it.
that okay?
We good.
Okay.
We good.
All
I
right.
loved it.
Mr. Patek Philippe, what is good, bro? How are you doing? And shout out the comic shop.
Sir Tiffany Bandit, how are you doing today?
Yo, did I win?
No,
No.
bro. We only did one giveaway so far. Still got the second one.
Did I win the first one?
No, Cosmic Disarray won the first one.
Who's
Were
Cosmic
you were
Disarray?
you even were you even commenting in the thing? Were you here for the pre-show?
Bro, I don't think
Yo,
he
look at my
commented what.
entries. Look at my entries.
Okay, let's check
Stop.
these entries.
Look at
Let's
my
check.
entries. I'm the entry god. What are you talking about? Entry
Bruh.
god.
You
Stop.
know
Stop
we
playing.
got Labubu Joe in here, right? You know we got
I
Majin
saw
Jesus
Labubu
in
Joe
here.
Stop
spamming it. I
playing.
saw Margin spamming.
No,
It's
no, no.
it's the more you have,
Gotta
the
check
more
my page.
likelihood you have of
Oh,
winning.
whoa! He actually did drop a spirit bomb on the comments. That's
Oh,
crazy.
word, he had a lot.
No, he dropped
I got at least
one.
three. I got at least 3 or 4 entries. At least 3 or 4. I should have won.
Oh lord,
Shoulda,
it's
coulda, but
random,
didn't.
bro.
Let's go.
It's
Yeah,
random. And real quick, hold
crazy.
on. Talking about winners real quick. Yo, shout out to the fact that we got 7.5K on the live stream. Let's
Hey,
go.
I'm famous.
Wow. Let's go. You are famous.
I'm famous now.
You're famous.
Mhm.
Yo, you know when you pull up on the space, right? On the live stream, I put your handle out. So I like if you look at the live stream right now, like you are in full,
Oh wow.
blown out, your handle's there.
Oh,
So that's another incentive for, if you're trying to grow your
pause.
following.
But yeah, but I
Yeah.
didn't know that. I didn't know that I get this kind of attention though. Like when I come on the show, like
You
that's
do, yeah.
crazy.
Yo,
Yeah.
we celebrating W's, bro. Anyone that comes up, we put them everywhere. So yeah, you got the spotlight, bro.
Pop, do you watch anime?
I used to watch Dragon Ball Z, and and there's some other stuff that might be like borderline anime. Like Beast Wars. I used to watch that a long time ago. That was really cool.
I
And
actually heard good things about Beast Wars. I didn't
Beast
I
Wars
didn't
is
watch it.
great, bro. I mean, that's like, you know, like kid, long time ago. But other than that, I'm trying to get into some anime stuff.
Wait,
This
hold
type of
on.
cool.
Not Beast. Hold on. You're talking about the Transformers show, Beast Wars. You're not talking about Beast. What's the
Beast
show that is
Stars.
the
You're thinking
anime that
about Beast
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 Stars.
Stars.
Stars? I am thinking about Beast Stars.
That's
Are you talking
totally
about Beast
different.
Stars? Yeah. Are you talking about Beast
No,
Stars? Or
he
are you
ain't
talking
talking
about
about no
Beast
Beast
Wars?
Stars, bro. Beast Stars is
Like with
new.
Optimus Prime? Because that's not. I don't think that's an anime.
He said
That's.
adjacent. He said adjacent, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
Give
it's
adjacent.
him
not
some
really
grace, brother. Come on,
I got
man.
you.
like
I got you. I got
borderline
you. I got you. I got
type
you.
shit. Yeah, it's like not really. Yeah.
Yo,
Yo,
we
we
got it.
also
Yo,
we got Nas
we
up
got
here.
Nas. Let me
Yo.
all right, we're gonna jump to Nas Clan. I'm gonna give you a recommendation prop that I think I think you would like. Watch is this I think it's an anime. It should I'll put it close enough. Because I just watched it like yesterday. watch Cyberpunk Edge Runner. You'll like it.
Okay, yeah, it's gotta be badass. Like I can't be home alone watching cute shit
Watch,
like
watch,
all on my own.
watch,
Like it just
watch
don't hit.
Cyberpunk Edge Runner. You'll like it. You'll like it, and then we could talk
Okay.
about it.
Bro, I got a
Cyber
better one for you, bro. I got a better one for you.
really.
But you could watch Cyberpunk. It was pretty good. Honestly, it was different. It was different. I liked it. You're right, emoji. It was
That's why
good.
I think he would like. I think Prop would like it. I think Prop would like it.
Bro, bro, the type of energy that Prop be on, and like since he's a movie connoisseur and likes the production like CB, like breakdown of production, bro, he would absolutely love Attack on Titan, bro. What?
Attack on Titan, he would love too.
Bro,
I think
for
I
I
started that
story,
think
one.
I think I
I
think
started the
Prop would
first
like it too
episode.
much. It would scare me. I would, I would question his morals. I think he would like it too much. But nah, I think you would like Attack on Titan.
yo, Prop, for real, like that's the one, bro. You watch that show for, you know, 2 weeks, bro, you're like, yo, this anime thing's kind of alright, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. No cap, bro. It's nice. It's nice.
It's dope. It's dope. It's dope. But yeah, definitely. If once you watch it, Attack on Titan's longer, but Edge Runner is like 10 episodes. You can watch that in like 1 or 2 days. We should definitely have a conversation about it. But yeah. Check it out. Check it out. I do want to jump over because we got also Nas Clinton in the space. So let me say what's up to him real quick. Nas, what's good, bro? How are you doing? You are on stream. You are on camera. Spotlight is on you. What's good, bro?
Yo, what up, emoji on Dubs, Nikki,
What's up?
Quartet? How you guys doing?
Good,
Happy
good,
anime
chilling.
after hours.
How are you
It's one of
doing?
my favorite times of the week, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Me too. Me too. As much as I can make it, it's just man, I'm driving, so I can't get in any of these freaking giveaways, bro.
Oh dang. Oh
Who
yeah,
got?
because you got to be interactive. That's the thing, right? Yeah. I
What do
feel
you
that.
think I'm doing up here?
Don't crash. Do not crash. Do not crash.
Yeah,
Like stay safe.
we, we
It's
should
not
get
worth it.
something from being on stage because I remember Mahalo used to do giveaways for people that were came up on speakers, so that'd be pretty dope.
Um, I mean, if VeVe wants to give us a third giveaway, I'm down.
Ooh, specifically for people talking, bet, bro, bet.
Yeah, I'm down for that. Just yeah, I'll put in the memo if they want to do that.
Love it, love it. But yeah, I'm here chilling. I'll partake in today's anime conversations. I actually do need to get back into some anime, probably
Mm-hmm.
here in the next couple weeks. I've been busy IRL, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready to get back into some binging. So I think I might finish Fate Stay here in a couple
You
weeks.
got to finish Fate.
Yep.
That's a whole long conversation of stuff. Yeah, you got to actually Prop. You would like Fate too. But yeah, you got to finish Fate.
I think he'll like. I think he'll like it because there's different perspectives from it, just like Attack on Titan.
Yeah, there's no right really way to look at that show. You have to kind
Yeah,
of like just look at it
Prop, you'll like
on
Attack on Titan,
a
bro,
few
because it's
things.
I'll talk. I'll use a. I'll reference it to like Severance. It's because there's so many different perspectives, and it's all on your values on the perspective, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Copy.
Um, Yeah, so and in Cyberpunk, I think you would like because it transitions into the game, which is awesome. I'm running through Cyberpunk right now on a 4080. I'm running through Cyberpunk on a 4080, and it is beautiful. Okay. But yes, check out all of those. But we do have a topic of conversation for today, right? We got a topic of conversation for today. And that is a continuation off of the last topic that we had, which is decisions. How to choose an anime that's right for you. And actually this kind of works out perfectly because we are talking about animes that people may like depending on what their preference is, what their disposition is, and that is the key. And I think that, and we touched, and Nikki, we touched on this before, right? Like a lot of times people may have a preconceived notion, right, of anime because maybe it's animated and maybe they're familiar with obviously Western animation or cartoons, whether it be Disney and things like that, and have an idea as far as what this is supposed to be. But obviously out east, because anime is such a huge medium of how they consume content, it varies, right? Kind of
Mhm.
like books. So because it has such a wide scale of things that are for different people, and we covered some of the five or the core aspects of demographics, right? They're kind of like manga, I should say, written for demographics. You have kodomomuke, which is for children. You have shonen, which is for like young men, right? Teenage boys.
Yeah.
Shoujo, which is for teenage girls.
Hmm.
Seinen, which is for adult men, and josei, which is for adult women. But beyond that, you have other subgenres in that, right? Like you have sports anime, you have slice of life, you have like all of these different things that kind of, are in all of these different categories. And I wanted to, because this was such a in-depth conversation, I did want to continue this on how to choose an anime that's right for you, right?
Hmm.
So, Nikki, right? Because we kind of just had a little demonstration of that right now. People were
Yeah.
just recommending a whole bunch of things to Prof, right? How do you recommend, like, if someone is telling you that they want to get into anime, right? Like, what are some of the questions that you ask? What do you look for? Like, how do you decide on what to recommend to someone?
Well, I would ask them what kind of genres they like to, movies or TV shows or books they like to read. Because I
Hmm.
mean, it correlates, So like, if they're like, "Oh, I really like rom-coms," and it's like, "Well, okay, we have rom-coms in the shonen, and we have it in the shoujo, and we have it in the seinen, and we have it in the josei." But it depends on like, do you want one where it's in the girl's point of view, or do you want it where it's in the guy's point of view, or do you want it in the guy's point of view, but it's written by a woman, so it's slightly different. It's like there's so many different ways that we could come about it, and so you have to get even deeper than that. It's crazy
True.
how many different types of genres there are, even going inside the genres. It's
Hmm.
so I
Definitely.
mean, so you really have to. I mean, you can be general about it, and you can just go for like the popular ones. Like, I really like fantasy. Well, here's a list of really popular fantasy anime. But if they want something that's more like, niche, then you have tons of options to give them as well that, not a lot of people have
Hmm.
heard of. One of my favorite things is to go on Crunchyroll and just kind of scroll through and see the ones that aren't really popular, but I think I would be interested in them. Cause I like, I do like romance, and I like fantasy, and I like rom-com, but I don't always like them when it's in the point of view of a male character. I would rather follow a female character.
Hmm.
So I mean,
You.
it's like
Mhm.
that. What are you gonna say?
You know what's funny? No, I was just gonna say, like, I found out one of the anime that I really, really like, and is up there as far as one of the animes that I've been enjoying the most from random content. Actually, it's from X.
Yeah.
So, I don't know if your feed is like this, but I'll get random things in my feed of just people talking about animation, and and it's weird because you'll see the clip of animation, but they won't tell you what show it's from. And you have to go in and go into the comment section and look at what people are reading, and or sometimes ask Grok to find out just what anime this is from. But one of the recent animes that I discovered on X, and I was just looking at the anime, like the clip that was shown, and I was like, this looks really fluid. It reminded me a lot of Cowboy Bebop, like the fluidity of just how that, the movement, and how kind of like groundbreaking that was for the time. It reminded me of that. But it was a donghua anime. And for those that don't know, that's from China. So it's not, anime not from Japan, it's from China. But it's called Link Click.
Oh, yeah.
And I watched it and I fell in love with it. And it was something that I didn't know about, prior. I kind of just discovered on X, but it was one of those things that I was just, I just found and was like, this is like a really, really dope show. And there's so many things like that, so many hidden gems, right? And that's why I think it's kind of important to when you're hit with things, understanding what is it that you're into, what is it that you like, because there is an anime for everyone, because they're written in, you know, books. Like that's the medium as far as literature, and then from there translated into an animated form. So with that, you have different storylines, different bases, different things that are covered. You know something interesting, Nikki?
What?
Or actually, hold on. Before I say this, OMW, did you want to weigh in on this? On how you
Keep
tend to
cooking.
recommend anime
Keep
to
keep
people?
cooking because I think that my way of recommendation is completely different from how you two recommend
Well,
anime.
I want to hear it. I want to hear how you recommend anime to people. Like, what do you look at?
Okay, so for me, right, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna look at my knowledge of anime that I've seen
Mm-hmm.
and take it to like the very extremes. So for
Mm,
example, storytelling, I think Attack on Titan has done one of the best storytelling plot lines in all of anime and all of TV in
mm-hmm.
a very long time, in the past 15, 20 years, hands down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go to the very extreme for that aspect and genre of, what is that, a shonen considered? Yeah.
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 Yeah, sure.
And then, like, I would go to a complete opposite for something like a slice of life or a rom-com. For whatever genre it is, I will go to that extreme in my perception of anime and then recommend it to them from there. So I'm not really gonna ask them for their preference of TV shows. I'm gonna take my perception of what they like already from what I know them as, because like they wouldn't be asking for a recommendation if I don't know them to some degree, right? I know Prop loves movies and the way the story is written, so I will recommend Attack on Titan compared to like a Solo Leveling or someone who
Mm-hmm.
is just very visually and impacted by a story. I would recommend Demon Slayer, but again, it's how I think they would perceive the show. I think Prop would love Attack on Titan. I think Nas Clint would love Solo Leveling more than Attack on Titan, right? Someone with younger kids, I think they
Mm-hmm.
might really enjoy Demon Slayer because of the visuals and it's something that they can watch with their family because of the storyline. It's uh friendlier than let's say
Mm.
Attack on Titan, you know? Um
I recommended I recommended Demon Slayer to Bugs. I recommended that to Bugs. Because she's an
Bunny?
artist. No, Bugs formerly Biscuits. But I recommended that to her because obviously like she's an artist. And I felt the way, like, just artistically, the way that anime is done, because it's blending a lot of different things, right? Like you have your traditional anime, art style and stuff like that, but then you have when they do these movements, it almost kind of reminds me of like um Japanese tapestry, right? Like when you look at like old, paintings and things like that, like tapestry, it reminds me of that. And it's like this blend. And for her, I was like, as an artist, like you should definitely check this out. We had watch parties in the Discord, right? And we watched all through season 3 all together. And sure enough, because before that she didn't really like know anything much about anime at all, but sure enough, when she watched it, she was like, yeah, this like visually is amazing. And and i and I'm with you, bro. Like a lot of it has to do with how you know a person, right? Like, and how you kind of um know as far as their interests and what they're into. And I'll give you one more, right? With the show that's going on with Magic, Toontown to Tokyo. And for her, like, you know what, I don't want to spoil it because we have an episode coming up. But for her, the first anime that I recommended to her was a more of a hit than something that I would typically recommend to a lot of people generically. And there was a reason behind that. You can, I mean, obviously you can catch it out, catch it in the episode that we're gonna do this weekend. But yeah, it has a lot to do with knowing a person and what they're interested in, right? And so OMW, you're saying like you kind of like would take the things that would hit you and just um think about a person, and I guess magnify that as far as like, well, how it hit you and how you feel it would hit them, but take that to the next level, and then base your anime recommendation based off of that. Is that kind of like what I'm getting at?
Exactly. Exactly.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
And then like the follow up to see how well it was received, you know?
I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. Also, too, once again, for anyone in the audience, if you do want to come up, if you kind of weigh in this as far as with how you recommend animes to different people, feel free to do that. We do it once again. This is an interactive podcast. We will throw you up on the stream. So far, we got 8.8K in the live stream. Let's go. We're all about visibility. So if you want to come up and you want to weigh in, we will do that and chat with you. So anyone that is a fan of anime, feel free to feel welcome. All right. So dang. All right. So we've talked about a lot of different shonen. Oh, actually, hold on. Nas has before I go into that, let's jump over to Nas. Nas, what's good, bro?
So I don't know if you guys want to kind of dig deeper into what I'm going to say, but
Yeah, go ahead.
there's on the decisions as far as choosing an anime, how do you recoup from someone that got a bad recommendation? Because I've also heard the other
Oh.
side of the coin to where someone got a bad recommendation and they're like, nah, anime is not for me. And
Mm,
but they do are they're still a little bit curious on like certain different types of anime, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
Um,
Nikki, do you want to take this one? No worries. All right. Did you hear the question?
No, could you say that again? I'm sorry.
Go ahead,
yeah, I
Nas.
got you. So how would you give a recommendation or recoup from a bad recommendation? So
Uh,
example, if you know what I mean, there's people I've talked to like, oh, I'm good on anime just because I saw it before, and they said one, and I was like, yeah, you're not gonna dive deep into that. Like, I'll give you an easy example. The one that is like black and white for everyone is One Piece. I'm diehard One Piece, but when they get recommended One Piece, it's so long.
I would
You know what I mean?
never, yeah, I would never, ever, 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 ever recommend One Piece as somebody starting anime. Ever.
Correct. No, by the way, shout out to One Piece. They did a remastered version that's a lot shorter. I don't know if you saw the post I did maybe last week, Nikki,
Mhm.
but it's way shorter. Like Emoji no longer has excuses to continue where he left off on One
Wait,
Piece.
it's already
That's
out? I thought they were working on it. It's out already?
Bro, I heard they chopped it like 130 episode arc to like
Dang.
20 episodes.
They One Piece Kai'd it?
yep, yep.
All
They,
right.
they,
I'll,
it's
I'll
it's
check I'll
it's
check that one
manageable now.
out. I'll check that
It's
one out. I'm still gonna skip to where I am because I already watched like 100 something episodes. So I'm gonna skip to where I am, but I'll check it out.
dude, if you're 100 episodes in, you would have probably been like by arc 3 or 4 now, and versus 100 episodes, you're still on like arc 1, uh, halfway through.
I'm at the Cloud Skypiea. I just finished the Skypiea arc. Just finished the
Okay,
Skypiea arc.
yeah, that's like third or fourth arc. But yeah, it's all short now. But that was just an example, Nikki. So like, how do you recoup from a recommendation, um, from for someone?
Well, if they're open, yeah, I mean, if they're open to it, hopefully, because I mean, if they're not gonna do it, they're not gonna watch. Don't even bother. But I would definitely go in with something shorter, more digestible, like a 12 episode anime or something that is not gonna freak them out because I don't know how anybody could think like, oh, this is a really popular show. It's got like 900, 1,000 episodes, but it's not even done yet. I just don't.
I mean, Dragon Ball could be in that conversation too, because
I
Dragon Ball
you
arcs
know
take
what?
a while. You know.
I was just gonna say the same thing, and it's the one reason why I typically don't. Well, not typically. I never. I don't recommend Dragon Ball to people that are new to anime. Like I obviously like I grew up with Dragon Ball. It was my entry into anime. But once again, that's as a kid and watching it serious. Like it's coming on TV, so you're watching cartoons. Like it's your that's part of what that's your routine of what you're doing, right? But to tell someone to sit down and watch what is Dragon Ball like 300 something episodes or something like that or what I don't know how many
And like, you're gonna
episodes.
start with Dragon Ball, or are you just gonna tell them to go to Z?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a hard you know, even though I love it, it's a hard anime to recommend to someone for the first time. So Nikki, 100%, like I agree with you in the aspect of, you know, keeping it short,
Mm.
right? And Nas, that is hold on, let me jump back over to your visual. Nas, that I think that that's the key, right? Like if you are dealing with someone that kind of like has a preconceived notion, and honestly, they were probably recommended Shonen. They were probably recommended Shonen
Yeah,
because that's
like
some of the things that's
100%.
most popular. Yeah, and no, I mean no shade to Shonen, but it's a certain archetype. It's a certain type of way that the stories are written. And then after you watch a lot of shonen over and over again, you start picking up on that and you start picking up on, you know, and depending on how how do I word this? Some things may be lost on a Western audience, right? And it's not necessarily like things that are cultural. It may be just things that are tropes or things that are habits, right? I remember I was talking to someone, right? And they were saying they didn't understand why the episode would have a certain type of animation all the way through. And then when they get mad, like it turns like the animation just kind of like just drops in quality and and like their heads get big and stuff like that. And like you know, like as a watcher of anime, if you want, you know that that's like a gag type of thing, and that's for comedic relief. But for someone new, they're kind of looking at it and they're like, I don't understand what's happening. Like, why did this, you know, why did this happen? And that's just a thing that you have to kind of like just get used to. And for some people that can take them out of it, right? Um, but hold on, Nas did have his hand up. I wanted to did you want to say something real quick?
Actually,
And then we also have Meta Beast on stage too that I
stop
want to
it.
jump to.
No, my hand's down now. Yeah, go for it. You can talk.
Oh, PC's
Yeah,
Meta.
just glitching.
yeah, it's
Okay,
a PC. It's a PC. But since we got that interruption,
got
what's
you.
up, Meta Beast? Thank you
Meta
for
Beast,
popping
what's
up.
up?
Hello, hello. Thanks for having me. I came up because I wondered if you want an opinion from somebody who's not super into anime, but I have seen some, and there are ones that I like. Um, and I might get some groans or shit from some of you guys because I can't remember what one of them was called. But anyway, I posted Spy Family. I thought that
Oh,
was
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was great,
Hmm.
funny, and I don't know. I think it would be a good way to bring some people in. But before that, would you guys consider? This is the question that might give me some looks. Is Hit Monkey considered anime?
Ooh, Hit Monkey. You
The Hulu
see?
show?
Oh man. You see, I would
I
classify.
haven't watched it. Um,
You haven't?
no.
It's
I
pretty
was
good.
scarred
It's pretty fucking awesome.
It's pretty
for
good
VeVe
though.
reasons.
It's pretty good. You see, I would classify Hit Monkey in like the same category I would classify the Boondocks,
Oh,
right?
okay, anime art style. Got it. Got it.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
And I
Mhm.
have seen that Attack on Titans. I don't know if I've watched the whole thing. I should. I should go back because
yeah.
it was pretty good.
You would know. You would know if
And
you watched it, the whole thing.
uh, one of the newer ones I watched is it takes place in a dungeon. They teach you how to cook up the animals they kill. I can't think of what it's called. But
The-
there's the one about
Delicious
the
in
one about
Dungeon.
yes, yes. That's been fun. But there's the one about the sword. Um, in there, it's something older. Shit, this is the one I'm stuck on, and it's really good. It's a game.
Sword Art Online.
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I think that's it. Yeah.
Where they're stuck in a game,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. But Meta Beast, you know what? But that's the thing, right? And that's the aspect as far as like everything is going to hit people differently, right? Like, and there's going to be certain things that you like and certain things that you don't like, and that's okay, right? It's kind of like if someone put you in the middle of a library and you've never read a book before, and they said, all right, just go and read books. There's going to be books that you like and there's going to be books that you don't like, and that's 100% fine, right? I think that the issue comes into play is that a lot of times people kind of like, if they've only seen one type of anime, right? They classify it as far as, all right, this is what it is. This is what it is across the board. And I've seen this, I've seen enough. I know that I don't like it. But there's more than that. It's kind of like someone saying, well, I've read Dr. Seuss books and all they've read is Dr. Seuss books, and now they're like, I don't like reading. I don't like literature. I've read, what it is, and I'm good. So that's the parallel. That's the parallel. But yeah, 100%. And I'm glad that you found like different things that you personally liked. And what I would say as you dive further into it, right? Like, look at things that are reminiscent to that, right? Like, check out things like what is like this, right? What's something that is, that I can say that's a parallel to this or is compared to this and things like that. And maybe you might discover more things due to that. But I mean, I don't know. Nikki, OMW, do you guys have any comments?
What? Oh, what do you mean?
To Meta Beast questions,
To hit,
or
yeah, to Meta
to
Beast
like
or just like to
to
discover. Like,
Nas. Okay, yes. So actually, I do. Meta Beast,
mhm.
I have a question for you. Um, how long have you been watching anime?
Um, Maybe the last 10 years. I think I probably started with Dragon Ball Z, if I recall.
Mhm.
Okay,
What a
cool, cool.
Mi-
surprise!
yeah.
Well,
In the
it,
in the
it
West, I'd
was
say.
it was something somebody else watched, and I didn't really care what was on, and it kind of drug me in a little bit.
Mm.
Yeah, it does that. I get it. I get it.
Yeah, I'd say in the West, Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon were probably like the two shows that were especially depending on the time that you entered into anime. Those were kind of like the two one biggest gateways
Yeah, and I
into
think
anime. So
because of it, when you mention anime to somebody that's never watched it, they're probably gonna picture like that or House
those,
or a
mhm.
Miyazaki movie or something. Maybe not even a
Yeah,
Miyazaki movie.
real
They might
trippy.
not even think of a Miyazaki movie as anime, but they're
That's
definitely gonna
true.
be like, "What? That's like that Dragon Ball stuff, right?"
Yeah,
You wanna know
yeah,
what's crazy?
exactly.
Also
Sometimes the
crazy.
sometimes the
Yelling, a lot of
storylines
yelling.
get sorry. Sometimes the storylines get a little convoluted. And those are the ones. That's when they I lose interest.
Hmm.
Mm. No, no, I
It's
understand.
crazy because like there's a whole new generation, right? Like you guys are talking about Dragon Ball Z and Sailor Moon, and I feel it, but there's a whole nother wave who are just like, oh yeah, but like Naruto and Hunter x Hunter and Demon Slayer and Solo Leveling and you know,
What about K-pop Demon Hunters?
bro, bro, them
John has
songs
been
are
going off
bops,
about that
bro.
show for so long. I
Oh
have to
my
watch that this
goodness.
weekend. I have to
You
watch it this
haven't
weekend
seen
because
it yet?
John,
Wait, you
no,
haven't seen
because
it
John
yet?
has
You
been
oh my
flooding my
goodness, dude.
DMs about like you have to watch it. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch it this
Oh my
weekend.
god.
Even
I mean,
I've
I'm on a
watched it.
You watched it
Yeah.
already, Nikki?
Yeah,
let's
I have.
go. I'm gonna say
Yeah,
this on a
I'm gonna check
recorded
it out.
space. I've watched it more than 3 times already.
Really? How many
I
Wow,
episodes is
okay.
it?
It's one
It's
movie,
it's
bro.
just
It's
a
a
it's a
movie.
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 Oh, it's a movie?
Yeah.
It's a
Oh
movie.
snap!
It's a good
Okay,
movie. I'm not
I'm
gonna
gonna
lie to
check
you.
it
It's a
out.
good movie.
I'm gonna check it
It's a
out.
And
good
I'm
by
gonna
movie.
watch it this
by the
weekend.
way, since we're on this topic, Amelia, I'm gonna hold you to the the Blackpink space when their new song comes out. Just holding. Just, you're gonna get DMs from me, bro. Just saying.
Oh snap! Actually, yo, I may make this a review thing. Hold on, I may make this a Toontown to Tokyo thing. Let me see real quick. I'm gonna watch it either.
Oh,
You know
the
what?
gears are
I'm off
turning.
work tomorrow. It is. I'm off work tomorrow. So let me see. Um, Dub,
Better
how are we doing on the hidden
down.
doors?
The hidden doors is actually getting just a little bit of traction. We have 12 minutes left, and it looks like hidden door number two is in the lead by just a hair.
Okay, all right, no problem. Um, Got it. Got it. All right. So once again, we are running a giveaway, the main show giveaway for those that may have just entered into the space, courtesy of our partners, VeVe Digital Collectibles. And or first off, if you look at the top, we have three hidden doors. You guys, as the audience, are going to choose which door we enter into. So make sure to cast your vote at the top, which door you want to go into. Depending on what door you select is the method of how we determine the winner for tonight. There are three different possibilities on how to win the giveaway tonight. One of the possibilities is by liking and reposting this space, the very space that you're in right now. The second possibility is by liking and reposting the live stream. If you need to find the live stream, it is pinned to the top. It is on my profile. Liking, reposting the live stream. That is the one with moving people and a whole bunch of dancing Ryuks and Gokus and stuff. All right. The third way of winning the giveaway is in the comment section of the live stream, tagging Lily Pichu, hashtag pocket full of rainbows, and throw a gif of your favorite anime. Preferably Witch Watch. Doesn't have to be Witch Watch, but it would be nice if it's Witch Watch because that is the anime that she is voice acting on. Shout out Lily Pichu. There we go.
Yay!
All right. If the comment section giveaway is the one that is chosen, if that is the hidden door that you guys choose to walk into, then it is noteworthy to know that as many comments that you enter into the live stream, each comment is an entry, which means the more times you comment, the more entries that you have, the more likelihood you have of winning. So if you want to guarantee your entry into any door that we enter into, I would say do all three things. At the end, by when the timer goes up, I will claim the winner as far as the door. If it is a tie, I will use the one with the least engagement to give those that engage the best odds. So make sure you do that. If you have any questions, feel free to send up a request. You can ask any questions that you. I know I have a lot of roles. I like rules. They make me feel comfortable and safe. All right.
So let me just ask
Yes.
this because this is gonna be a fun topic because emoji can't
Mm-hmm.
chime in on this one. But Dubs, Nikki, how do you guys feel about K-pop Demon Hunter? Is that a modern day anime or is that just a cartoon and anime uh,
it's
uh,
it's just
animation?
it's has anime what is the word I'm looking for? Like motifs in it.
Aesthetic.
Kind of. I mean, it definitely has that American kind of animation style, but they do use anime motifs in it, especially when they do like the super they have like very extreme reactions that those faces that they make. You can definitely see that in manga and anime. I think it's kind of like
Even like when they did the noodles.
yeah,
Bro, I
when they
was
were
just gonna
eating
say the
when they're eating the
noodles, bro. I
noodles.
was dead.
And when they were making those, like, they were literally making, like, Dragon Ball faces when they were talking about getting the demons, like, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Those faces that they were making, those were definitely anime-inspired faces. It's just, like, it's an American movie that draws from, I feel like, anime motifs. That's
Got it.
my
Yeah, it gives
feeling
me
on it.
Into the Spider-Verse
Yeah,
vibes,
yeah,
sure.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Uh,
It is
uh,
Sony, so that makes a lot of sense, actually.
You
but
have
I,
a
I
lot
think
of.
yeah, I think it makes like the younger generation um lean towards this style of animation more and more
Hmm.
because this movie was it was great. It was a hit. Like
Hmm.
it, it was great.
Yeah, I
So
think
at
even
the end of the day,
the
we're just
soundtrack
gonna see
is
how far these songs go.
yeah, the soundtrack is even climbing the
Yeah,
charts
That's what
right
I keep
now.
hearing. The soundtrack is, yeah.
all the songs are
John has been raving.
bangers. All
John
the
has been
songs, like
raving.
maybe like two songs are like, eh, but they're still gonna do numbers.
They all I think
Like
every
it's
Yeah.
song on it on the soundtrack is doing pretty good.
like don't get me wrong.
You guys have a
I wa-
favorite?
no, I've only watched it once. I don't know which one is the best song, but
My
my
boyfriend
lady
my
loves
boyfriend
it.
really loves it and he so I've heard the soundtrack quite a
Thank
bit.
God I'm not the only guy that likes it.
he
Well, I
now
told you John likes it.
he loves uh girl K-pop band. So when he saw that movie was coming out, he was like, "We need to watch this."
Oh
But I
man,
think
yo,
his
you
favorite
guys
might
are
be
kind of
Golden, which I think is a really good one.
Let's go.
you, you guys are making me like FOMO. I feel like I really need to watch this tomorrow. I really need to watch this tomorrow.
The opening
Um,
song's my favorite. So let me know how you like it, emoji.
okay, yeah, yeah, nah, we'll do. Yeah, I'll probably watch it tomorrow. Like I said, I got caught up in Cyberpunk, but I will. I want to watch it, especially now that you guys tell me it's a movie because I thought it was a show. So
Nope.
this is a very easy watch. So I'm
Dude,
gonna
watch it
check
with the
that out.
daughter. That'd be a dope one to watch with the daughter.
Yep.
She's 6. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
so.
All right. Cool.
It's a family movie.
Oh, okay. Cool. 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 All right. I'll check it out. We'll have a movie night. We'll have a movie night. All right. Cool. So I'll check that out. Also, too, I wanted to I know we're winding down on time, but I wanted to Nikki, I wanted to pick your brain a little bit
Okay.
if you're down. Okay. So I know during the show we cover a lot of shonen stuff, right? And it's a testament to just different things that people like, right?
Hmm.
A lot of people have grown up with shonen and it's the most popular thing, right? But I know that you gravitate towards more things outside of that genre, right? So I wanted to kind of like talk to you a little bit about how would you recommend people kind of like just broadening their horizons, right? Like outside of what may be popular, finding things that may be more niche,
Hmm.
or maybe more, not mainstream, but they may actually really, really like.
I definitely would recommend looking for things outside of shonen first. Um,
Hmm.
and that's not to say, go watch shojo and watch magical girls and mermaid princesses and stuff like that. No. You can definitely still find action and adventure and, heroes and stuff in seinen, which is for older audiences. But I mean, really, you just got to go to any place that's streaming anime and kind of dig, go through the genres, and go look for things that you've not seen before but have good ratings, and just be like, okay, you know what? I really like fantasy and I really like romance. Let me go look there and see what pops out to you. This is the time you want to kind of judge a book by its cover. Look at the preview picture and be like, do I like this? Do I like this the way these characters look? Let me look into read the summary, see what happens. And I mean, also go on X or TikTok or YouTube, look up anime, and then eventually it'll end up on your timeline and you'll get clips of things that maybe you've never seen before. And you
Like me,
Yeah,
I got
exactly.
leaflet.
I get clips from anime all the time on my YouTube shorts that I've never seen before, and I'll be like, "This is a really cute scene. What's this called?" And I'll go look it up, and I'll see, do I want to invest time into reading this or watching this? And you just have to be open to new things. Not everything is gonna be
Hmm.
a shonen that's gonna be a 15-year-old boy that's yelling out his moves before he does it. Okay, not every anime is like that. We're not all breathing
Um,
techniques. We're not all compactos or whatever the heck the bleach sword is. I can't remember what it's called. Or, you know, ninja running or anything like that. Not everything is like that. We really have to help people get out of the mindset that everything is just teenage boys, you know, for teenage boys.
Hmm. Yeah, I think that that's important, right? Because granted, yes, a lot of those things are popular, right? And that's a lot of the things. I mean, I love a lot of like shonen myself, right?
Hmm.
But it's also, and I think for me that was one of the biggest things, even with the sideshow, like with Toontown in Tokyo, how I recommend anime to someone else, because I'm looking at it as like, no, I can't recommend shonen to her, like she and the one shonen that I actually did recommend to her was, you know what? Let me not spoil it. But it's like you're right in the aspect of kind of like looking at what someone may be into, and I think Crunchyroll does a good thing in discovery for that, because they map it out based off of like subcategories. They map it out like fantasy, romance, and things like that, and you just click it, and it could be a multiple different demographics,
Oh yeah,
but it's
absolutely.
just in yeah, it's just in that genre. And then you pick something you like, you can look at the reviews for it and things like that. Um but I feel, yeah, a lot of things like what was it? Tengoku something was another thing that I found like randomly, and I was like, this is like an amazing anime. But I'd say that if you're finding that you feel that anime isn't for you, if you find that you're feeling like anime isn't for you, it might be because you might not be inclined to the mainstream anime, which is
Yeah.
fine, right? Think about it like this: if you don't listen to top Billboard hits, that's not your type of music that you like, then if that was what was posed to you for music, you would be like, I don't like music.
Yeah.
Isn't true.
Yeah,
It's
right?
just you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's totally yeah. I mean, people are definitely going to recommend more popular anime when they're talking to their friends that like anime. I feel like it's just easier. And not a lot of people are gonna and they're gonna recommend anime they've seen. Not a lot of people are gonna like dig through shows and be like, I really think you're gonna like this show. I mean, I would, but not everybody's gonna do that.
Hmm.
So we really have to get out of this mindset that it's all the same. And I feel like that when you say to
Yeah.
somebody that doesn't know anime that you like anime, that's what they're gonna think. They're gonna think of what was popular in the early 2000s, and I feel like it's kind of like cemented in our brains. And even though anime had a big explosion during COVID, which I think people were locked in their houses and they had all this time, and it definitely grew in popularity during that time and it helped. But I still think that there is a stigma that anime is for teenage boys and it's all about teenage boys and it's all about fighting and yelling and there's not much division from that when that's the furthest thing from the truth. There
Yeah.
it
Yeah. No.
it's
Mhm.
endless. It really is endless. I think you could probably find any kind of story in manga or anime if you dig deep enough, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, no, 100%, 100%. And some stories are just profound because they touch on, and one thing that I will say that I'm picking up on kind of like this whole onboarding experience of introducing someone to anime is that they're noticing on how in depth certain things are, how descriptive certain things are in the methodology of storytelling. And one of the animes that we reviewed was Wolf Children, which, Nikki, I know you're a fan. Like you say you have the manga of it, right? Of Wolf Children,
The DVD, yeah.
or the DVD.
Yeah.
But that is, there's no fighting in it. It's a josei anime. I consider it josei.
I would
But
too.
it's about, yeah, but it's about a mother raising two kids as a single mom, and that is the story. Granted, these kids have uh they have a fantasy element where the dad was a werewolf, so they have that kind of like a hybrid thing. But there's parallels to that, right? Like, how do you how do you as a single mom raise a child that their background or their culture may be different from you? And how do you want them to, you want them to be accepted in society, but you also want them to be proud of where they came from. And the whole story is like built on that, on just her struggles. But when I recommended that to someone that I thought that they would like it, um, that kind of like hit more, right? With them being a mom. So it all depends. And it's like you said, Nikki, it's a form of storytelling. And, just because it's animated doesn't mean that the story can't be any less impactful. It's a matter of just what do you like? What are you into? Like what are the type of stories that you like, that interest you, whether it be movies, whether it be books, whether it be, literature, what have you. What are things that make you think, that make you, feel something? And that is the type of anime that you should dive into. That is the type of anime, you can search it. Like I said, Crunchyroll does a great job in kind of like separating them and things like that. But that is what you should look for. Sometimes, the popular stuff is popular for a reason.
Yeah.
It is 100% is popular for a reason. And I love a lot of the popular stuff, 100%. But maybe you're not into popular stuff. Maybe you aren't the type of person that even delves into popular stuff on other mediums like music or what have you, right? So maybe you are more of a niche type of person and you're looking for something more specific.
This
Anime still
definitely
has that.
this definitely
So I
isn't a
would.
put down
Mhm.
of, the top anime out there. That's not the case at all. It's just like it's I just feel like there's so much more out there that you can just, throw yourself into. I do I
Mhm.
do it more for manga than I do for anime, but I mean, it's just like it's so endless. You really find anything, and I mean, the top anime are great. That's why they're the top anime. They have stories that are hitting everybody and hitting different, story beats that are affecting people. But then, there's still a lot of that fighting, and not a lot of people are gonna want to be into fighting. And that's
Mhm.
okay. But that doesn't mean that all anime is fighting.
Definitely. Definitely. So
Yeah, and I
what
think
are Mhm.
I think one of the crazy things about anime is you can find something that's like 12 episodes like Angel Beats and
True.
absolutely love it. And it's
Absolutely.
quick, easy, or Fooly Cooly, 6 episodes, like quick
Which isn't
watches.
available anywhere and I have to actually purchase now.
Oh yeah,
It's all
yeah.
of the
I
sequels,
actually got
dude.
the
It's
the
all of the
manga.
sequels.
I know. I had
Yeah,
a whole conversation with Nikki. I was like, wait, is this the one? No. Wait, hold on. Is this the one? No. Okay. Wait, is this the one? No. I'm like, yo, where is this show?
Yeah, we have to get off of
But yeah,
Amazon.
you have to buy it. Buy it off Amazon. Yeah. Yeah.
It's worth it though, trust
But I
me.
will check it out. I promise you, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna check it out. But yo, OMW, you are right, and that's another plus, right? Like you can, but that's another way that kind of like makes anime an easy recommendation because you can recommend something to someone that there's not a lot of episodes, so it's an easy thing to get through, as opposed to something that may have multiple seasons, like 6 seasons and stuff like that. So yeah, it all depends. But let me ask you, owned up, how are we doing on the doors? I think we should be closed, right?
Yeah, they're good. It's
yes, the
after
doors
9.
are closed, and the winner was door number 3.
Door number 3. Okay, let me look at what that was. Oh, I see what it was. Okay. I'm gonna do something. Hold on, let me do this. Because I don't want them to see my screen. Nikki, I'm gonna solo on you. While I'm soloed on you, you can give some anime recommendations for people to check out based off of what they're into.
Go to my anime.
No worries.
Ooh,
No
if you
pressure.
want,
No pressure.
I can go through an anime list of recommendations
Yeah, you go
that has
first.
been built through the Discord. Um, it has been running for a little bit. All right, some great animes that I'm going to recommend now. Actually, why don't I give some recommendations for this upcoming season while you wait? Uh,
Oh yeah.
Gachia Katua. I don't know. Gachia Kuta. There you go. I think that's a good one. That's gonna be good.
The
If
new
you wanna actually,
season of
you know
Don
what
to
may
Don starting soon. They just
that is true.
Yeah, I think that's
released
tomorrow, right?
the new opening and ending.
Oh,
So, here, okay, if anyone has any recommendations in the chat or in the Discord and stuff like that, would you guys be able to throw it in the comment section?
yeah. Hey, I
Because
actually just watched this
people might not
anime.
remember it.
I actually
Hmm?
just watched this anime. It's called Takapi's Original Sin.
Oh my gosh, don't be
Okay.
fooled by that one, guys.
Oh my goodness.
It's
Do
really
not be
good.
fooled by that one. It looks a lot happier than it actually is.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Well, I mean, I was thrown off by Madoka Magica. I was like, oh, magical girls, like it's gonna be like Sailor Moon, and then I watched it. I was like, oh no,
No.
it's
Yeah,
not. It's not like Sailor
the
Moon.
main character in that anime is a little pink octopus looking alien, and he's
Hmm.
very cute, and he talks in a really cute voice, but it's pretty.
Very evil.
It's not evil. No, the the little Taco P's not evil. He's very nice. But the story itself, it can get very 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 dark.
Pretty dark.
Yeah.
Hey. Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out.
I
I'll check
read
that
the
out. But
I read the
Ohmed up,
manga,
if you
so
can put that in the comment. Okay. Yeah, if you could put that in the comments, any recommendations? I mean, obviously say them on stream, but if you could put it on the comments too, just because like we're probably not gonna remember. I'm more of a visual person, so
No
definitely if you
problem.
can, yeah, throw any recommendations in the comment section, and then for anyone also too wanting to check that out, refer to the comment section too, uh, to have some recommendations. Do you have anything else coming from the Discord, up? And then also I want to ask Nikki too if you had anything from your chat as well.
Uh, in my chat, Durarara has been stated quite a bit. Let's see. We also had someone recommend Out on High School Host Club. That's a shojo. Uh,
Okay.
talking about. I'm looking at my own. I would recommend Dot Hack Sign, which is similar to Sword Art Online, but it was first.
Mm.
It's about a one person, not a whole bunch of people. One person gets trapped in a game and suffers amnesia and doesn't remember their outside life and has to try to figure out why they're trapped in there while also solving a mystery with other players in the game. Very, 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 very good story. Um, I'd also recommend
I
Air.
saw Gantz, which is kind of like being trapped in a game, but much more darker.
I'd
Gantz.
recommend Air to people that want to cry. It's a romance drama with a little comedy sprinkled in there,
Mm.
but definitely mostly drama. Another is a horror anime that is also a mystery. Very good. I've read the novels as well, and that's about a class of students. Um and one of the people in the class is actually dead, and they don't, and so there's a curse of the extra person, and because there's an extra person, other people in the class keep dying. Very very good. um Bastard is a really great one for people who might like fan service, and a lot of heavy metal rock themes are actually in it. That's on Netflix.
You covered that.
I did. I covered the ending song from Bastard. I did. Let me see. What else do we got? Clannad is made by the same people that made Air. I think we've talked about that one before. Corpse Party is another horror. I think they get, I have to remember, it's been a while since I watched it, but I think they get transported into like a haunted school, and start dying one by one. I could go on forever.
So, Nikki, would you be able to, at some point in the comment section of this space, for those listening or that want to refer back to it, just kind of like do Nikki's recommendations and then like type up a little list for people to kind of like
I have
refer
my
to?
anime list. It's not private that people can check out if they want.
Oh, okay. Yeah, is it like a link? You could do a link to
Yeah.
it. Okay, can
I
you
think
post it?
this should work. Yeah, how do I do that?
So in the comment section, just go like just click the comments and then just post the link. Just
All
be
right.
like type in Nikki's anime recommendations and then post the link, and you should be good.
In the live stream or
Do it in the space. Do it
in
in
the
the space.
space?
Yeah. So if you look at the space at the bottom right, you'll see a little bubble like a comic book bubble,
Okay,
like
yeah,
a
yeah,
text
okay.
bubble. Just click that. That'll bring you to the comments.
I clicked it, but now it's just spinning in a circle. Hold on.
But I
Oh, and I got a
cuz you're on PC. You're on
yeah,
PC.
of course, so it's causing me problems. I also got a
You
super chat from
Yeah.
C64 for 19.99 that says do not skip the ads.
Let's
Thank you.
go. Hey, nice, nice, nice. Congrats, and appreciate everyone tuning in on Broken for you because PC is weird on X. Just post it. You could post it afterward, even after we close the space. You could post it
All right, I'll
afterward.
just post it as a reply
Just so
after
that way
the
people can.
space ends.
Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, and Dub, did you have any other recommendations before I go into the winner for tonight?
Oh, brother, I got a list of recommendations.
Okay, let's
That is
go through that, and then same thing for you. Post them. If you can't do it now, you can post it later. But so people can check it out.
no problem. I'll drop a few of these in the chat throughout. But it's a pretty good list. So Undead Unluck is one of them.
Oh, that's a good one.
Skip and Loafer, yeah. Uh, Inuyasha, Naruto, Hell's Paradise. Ooh, Hell's Paradise was a banger. Oh my goodness. Um, I think there should be a new season of that coming out as well soon. Rising of a Shield Hero, Hellsing, Classroom of the Elite, Log Horizon. I think that was a nice one. I'm a spider, so what?
I love that one.
Yep, it was good. Um, the Garden of Sinners movie series.
Mm-hmm.
Violet Evergarden, banger. Yeah, and I'll leave it at that for now. Oh,
Nice,
Fire
nice.
Force. No, Fire Force. Listen,
Fire Force too. I'm
Fire
still
Force
watching
just
that.
ended. Fire Force season just ended and it cooked.
Like
Can't wait.
ended like in finality or ended like the
No, no,
season
no.
just ended.
Just the season. I think the season on its last episode.
Hmm.
The manga's
So
done,
Okay.
so the
The ending's
anime
done.
will have a conclusive ending, thankfully.
Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. So yeah, I gotta. I am watching that, but I gotta check that out. And then yeah, so OMW, you could post that either like in the comments or you know what, we should figure something out. Because I think it would be cool to kind of like have anime recommendations every week. Let's brainstorm this. But if you could post that in the comments too, OMW's recommendations. I'll do the same thing after the stream. So I'll go through some of mine, and then we'll go through the winner of the space of the giveaway for today. Once again, you do have to be here too. So
Oh,
if whoever our call isn't here, then
got another
we'll
super
do
chat
it.
from Leo Millie.
Oh, Leo Millie. Let's go. Yo, shout out
Said
Millie.
thank you
Did he
for
say anything
joining
with
our community and giving us all the knowledge with a blue heart. You're
Let's
welcome.
go.
I'm trying. I'm really trying.
So and we're gonna close out with another song from you too, as per usual too. So we'll get another. I'm thinking I want to hear, if it's cool with you, I would like to hear the uh the cover that you did for because Spy Family is brought up. Kura Kura.
Oh yeah, sure. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, all right. So
That one,
we'll close
I
out with
really
that.
like that one, but it's not very popular. So if anybody repost it, leave some comments, I would appreciate.
Let's go. All right. So actually, let's do this. Let's do this. I'm gonna play it at the end, but if you want to post the YouTube link also in the comment section, so that way people can refer to it and listen to it on their own as well, like or repost it or spread it around. Um, you want to do that?
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. All right, cool, cool. So so some of my recommendations, then I'm gonna go through the winner of the giveaway for today. So I would say I really liked Your Name as far as a movie because it's a movie and it's very easy to kind of like recommend to someone because it's one sit down session. I'm always gonna go with Your Lie in April because it just resonates with me and it's very emotional. Um some of my favorite anime. I did like Link Click a lot. I like Link Click a lot. It was surprisingly good. And it was my first donghua, so Chinese anime. And yeah, I mean, like I like shonen stuff too, right? Like Solo Leveling, I think especially if someone is um it's Solo Leveling is very easy to onboard people onto, especially Attack on Titan, which was mentioned today. But another one, some of my other surprises that I really like, Summertime Rendering was really good. Tengoku, what's the second name for it? I gotta look up. I'll put it in the comment section. But that was also like really, really good. Um, yeah, I think some of the things that are popping into my mind right now, other than like my generic ones like Full Metal and Rurouni Kenshin, Dragon Ball, and stuff like that. But yeah, but those are some of the ones that are popping into my head that maybe not be as common. Um, but yeah, we'll leave our list in the comment section of different things that we like. So if you guys want to check it out, definitely do so. I'll try to leave a little description too, so that way it helps. All right, so are we ready for the winner for our
Yeah,
giveaway for today?
totally. Let's go for it.
Let's go. And I got the picker up. Here we go. Boom, boom, boom. And for those that don't know, this was door number 3, which was based off of
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
likes and reposts of the space. That was what we did. And our winner is, hold on, is she here? Is she here? Let's check and see. Let's check and see. Oh, snap. I do not see her in the space.
Uh-oh.
So that means we will re-roll again to give an opportunity for those that have sat with us and hung out with us. So let's do that again. Here we go. Once again, likes and reposts of the space. And let's see who pops up. Here we go. Another one. All right. Are they here to claim their prize? Are they here to claim? I do see them here to claim their prize. There we go. We have Meta Beast as the winner. Meta Beast as the winner. Congrats, congrats, congrats.
Yay!
All right. And I don't think I have to check because X Picker did it off of likes and reposts, so it should be there. But I'll scroll through just to be sure. But dang, yo, they liked a lot of stuff. Here we go, right here. Likes and reposts of the space. See it right there on the channel. Boom. Congratulations. So reach out to my collectables MC. I will put a post so that way he is aware that you won and you are aware of who to reach out to for the giveaway for today. But congratulations. And also to appreciate you for coming up. Appreciate you for coming through and chatting with us and joining in on the conversation. I hope that it was informative to you, and I hope that you were able to kind of like get some new anime. Definitely check out the comment sections for some new anime recommendations, and I hope some of them speak to you. I hope you enjoy some of them. All right, so that will wrap up the live stream. We are going to close out with a song from you, Nicki G. But before we close out the live stream, we'll keep the spaces open for a little bit. Did you guys have anything to say before we close up?
Uh, no, but I think we had a really great talk. Went
It
over,
was
so.
a great talk. It did go over. It did
Oops.
go over.
Sorry.
But it's okay. I mean, Spotify will forgive us.
Yeah.
It'll be all right. Um, but did you any other thoughts before we close up
Uh,
or Mhm.
I'm excited for what's to come in this summer of anime. I know we also have prop up here, and great combo today, y'all. Great combo.
Definitely, definitely, definitely. And also too, yes, we do still have Prop up on stage. Is Prop the only one still up on stage?
Yes, Nas had to jump. He said thank you for having him up. We appreciate you, Nas.
Shout out
Much
to
love,
Nas.
brother.
Shout out
And
to
thank you,
Nas.
Prop, for being up here as well. Thanks for
Yeah.
you know,
Since since
brother.
Prop
Attack on
is
Titan. I'm telling you, since we're doing recommendations,
I was
Attack on
gonna say
Titan, you
since
should do it.
I actually think Prop would like Attack on Titan. Since Prop is up, did you on stage? Did you have anything you wanted to say before we close out? He
Prop
might.
has left the building.
He might have just thrown the handle. He might have just thrown the handle to make sure he got the giveaway. Some people know me. Some people know me. All right. So once again, appreciate everyone that came through. Whether you were on X, whether you were on YouTube, whether you were on Twitch, whether you were on the Lex live stream, thank you for coming through. We appreciate you. We appreciate you guys. We do this every Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Emoji. I'm here with my co-host, OMW, Nicki G, and this is Anime After Hours. Stay tuned, those in the space. We will be doing a cover song from our very own Nicki G right after we close the live stream. So stay tuned. We'll play that. That's going to be a cover from Spy Family, Kura Kura. But before I close up, you guys got anything you say? Because you got final moments, final thoughts.
Night.
Good night. And
Happy
also too in
Fourth.
this there we go. And also too, spirit of celebrating W. Shout out Lily Pichu for the huge role. Hope everything goes well with Anime Expo. And if you are tuning in to the recording of this, congratulations. All right. So take care. We will see you next week. Until then, be easy. Have a good night. And on the live stream side of things. Peace.